Hi, yes, welcome back. You went through a story in the form of a poem. What was the name of that poem? Yes, The Owl and the Pussycat. And in this lesson, we are going to study another story named The Song of Songs, written by Swapna Datta. And before go through the story, the Song of Songs, let's look at the profile of Swapna Datta. Here is the profile. Swapna Datta, a prolific writer and translator based in New Delhi, Swapna Datta has been engaged in creative writing for more than 2 decades and has successfully tried her hand at a variety of literary genres. She is the author of children's books as diverse as Stories for a Winter's Night, not to forget her ever popular Juneli series. She has also done several retelling of stories. Now you have got an idea about the right. My dear children, have you heard about Akbar, the Mughal emperor? Akbar was the Mughal emperor of a large area of India, including today's Pakistan. He was one of the noblest of kings, and being a noble king, he was down to the earth and he loved music and art and he honored sages and artists. One day, he heard from his favorite singer, Tansen, that there was a better singer in the kingdom, and that was his guru, Sant Haridas. Before go through this story, let's know more about Tansen, the favorite singer of Akbar. Tansen. Tansen was a prominent figure of Hindustani classical music. Born in a Hindu family, he learned and perfected his art in the northwest region of modern Madhya Pradesh. He began his career and spent most of his adult life in the court and patronage of the Hindu king of Reva, Raja Ramachandra Singh, where Tansen's musical abilities and studies gained a widespread fame. This reputation brought him to the attention of the Mughal Emperor Akbar, who sent messengers to Raja Ramachandra Singh requesting Tansen to join the musicians at the Mughal court. Tansen did not want to go, but Raja Ramachandra Singh encouraged him to gain a wider audience and sent him along with gifts to Akbar. In 1562, about the age of 60, the Vaishnava musician Tansen joined the Akbar court and his performances became a subject of many court historians. Okay, my dear students, it's time to go through the story, the Song of Songs. Let's start and please carefully listen to the reading. The Song of Songs. Slowly, gently, the exhausted musician laid his tampura on the carpet. The exquisite strains of Rag Darbari still vibrated within the hall. Emperor Akbar looked up, his eyes lit with admiration. Wonderful, he said. Superb. I listen to you every day, but I can't seem to have enough. Tansen, the musician, bowed in silent gratitude. I think you have the most wonderful voice in the world, said Akbar. But I don't, Shahenshah, said Tansen with a smile. There is someone who sings far better than I do. Really? Cried the disbelieving Akbar. Then I must have him sing in my court. Can you arrange it? Tansen shook his head. I am afraid he will not come, sir. What? Not even if he hears that the emperor himself summoned him? No, not even then. This reply would have enraged any other emperor, but Akbar was different. Very well, Ustadji, said Akbar, smiling into Tansen's half-scared eyes. If he does not come, I shall go to him myself. Will you take me to him? Yes, sir, provided you do not come as the emperor of Hindustan. I shall go as a humble lover of music. Tansen, the favorite singer of Akbar, just finished his singing and he was exhausted. He laid his tampura on the carpet. My dear children, do you know what is tampura? Here is the picture of tampura. This is what we call tampura. The tampura is a long-necked plucked string instrument originating from India, found in various forms in Indian music. Dears, Tansen was singing in Rag Darbari. What is Rag Darbari? Rag Darbari is a very popular raga in Carnatic music. It was brought into North Indian music by Mian Tansen, the legendary 16th century composer in Emperor Akbar's court. Okay, dears, here is a question for you. Pick out the expression that shows that the musician was exhausted, but not the effect of the music. What is the answer? Yes. The exquisite strains of Rag Darbari still vibrated within the hall. Akbar was listening the music of Tansen very attentively, and he said to Tansen that, I listen to you every day, but I can't seem to have enough. What does the emperor mean by this? What does the emperor mean by this? Yes. What the emperor means is that the greatness of Tansen's music will make people listen to it again and again. That is what Akbar means by that. Akbar said that he thought Tansen had the most wonderful voice in the world. But Tansen replied that there was someone who sang far better than him. And my question, what quality of Tansen is revealed when he says, there is someone who sings far better than I do? What quality of Tansen is that? Yes. It reveals his simple and humble nature. Tansen is very simple and humble in nature. But when Tansen said there was someone who sang far better than him, Akbar couldn't believe him. Akbar couldn't believe the words of Tansen. But Akbar wished to arrange that person who sang far better than Tansen in his court to sing. And Akbar asked Tansen if he could arrange that singer. Tansen replied that he was afraid he wouldn't come even if he heard that the emperor had summoned him. This reply would have made angry any other emperor. But Akbar says that if he does not come, I shall go to him myself. That's why we consider Akbar was one of the noblest of kings. Akbar asked Tansen if he would take him to the person who sings far better than him. And Tansen agreed if Akbar did not come as the emperor of Hindustan. And my question, why did Tansen ask Akbar to come as an ordinary man? Yes. Probably the man disliked royalty or royal people, or the emperor's presence might disturb the peaceful life of the man. And that may be the reason Tansen asked Akbar to come as an ordinary man and not as the emperor of Hindustan. Akbar agreed that he should go as a humble lover of music. Who is Tansen talking about? The person who sings far better than him? Let's see in the next class. Bye.